Hi everyone, my name is Dylan Grant and welcome to part 3 of my presentation on Nicolini Law Firm and the false statement of claim. Okay, you'll see this on everyone. Look, parts 1 to 6 contain this first page. The first and second slides are the same. Okay, it relates to the same thing regarding how I was jilted actually by Nicolini. I was fooled. Yes, this lawyer pretended. Okay, so please feel free to pause and read, but we already went through this on my from page part 1 to part 2. Now we're at part 3. Okay. Statements of claim for dismissal long-term disability created by Nicolini Law Firm without my knowledge or consent. Continue 2019. Okay. May 2019, part 1 of 2. Retained Benjamin Law on February 30. Okay. In May 2019, Adrian Nicolini Law informed Benjamin Law that they, Nicolini Law and Nick Law, were in the process of amending the statement of claim to include Bell Canada. For the record, I did not work for Bell Canada. So why? Okay, wasn't aware. I didn't know anything about this. This was lawyer to lawyer. Okay, I was aware years later. Okay. In May 2019, Adrian Nicolini Law created false docket sheets for long-term disability to swindle payment from Benjamin Law. This lawyer, right, Adrian Nicolini Law Firm, right, included the SIB claims, double dipping on the docket sheets as long-term disability claims. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not making up stories, and I'll prove it to you. Okay, Adrian Nicolini was presumptuous in his actions since I did not retain this law firm, right, for employment law or disability law. Okay. This is a letter. So on May 14, 2019, Nicolini Law Firm sent this letter to Benjamin Law Firm. Okay? Yeah. I read it. It reads here. Okay, I enlarged it for you. It says in this section here, let me start from here. Further to your email, we confirm the statement of claim has been issued against Ms. Grant's insurer for short-term, long-term benefits. Okay, then section here, it says our office was in the process of amending the LTD, which is long-term disability statement of claim, to include Bell Canada as a defendant. We received consent February 28, 2019 from defense counsel. So Bell Mobility defense lawyer has been calling the shots. Yeah, and it continued. It continues. What? Okay, I'm just pointing it out to you here, and I'll point it out to you with another lawyer. Okay, they're calling the shots. Okay, and it says here, in addition, we also issued a statement of claim against Bell Canada. Do not work for Bell Canada with respect to Ms. Grant's employment matter. Please confirm whether your office is handling this matter as well. Counsel for Bell Canada is the same as counsel for Industrial Alliance. Okay, deception. Adrian Nicolini Law claimed that the statements of claim, wrongful dismissal, and long-term disability were created in July 2018. If they were issued to Bell Mobility in July 2018 or August 2018, one, where are the signed copies of agreement? I don't have anything, nothing, didn't see anything. Two, where are the statements of defense? Okay, did not receive any information on my claims for 7 months. This letter dated May 14, 2019 suggested that I had retained Nicolini Law for long-term disability, and he was in process for amending the statement of claim, long-term disability, right? This same defense counsel, same of the Dairy Bill mobility defense lawyer for WSIB, had teamed with Nicolini Law to make a mess of my cases. They both had Kevin Marshall Law refuse my claims in January 2019, but seemed to be unsuccessful with Benjamin Law. Was it because he was a black lawyer? Was it? Yeah, or because he was a lawyer with integrity and he would not be easily swayed. Okay? Hence, they sent this letter to confuse the process, okay? I was not employed by Bell Canada, but Bell Mobility, okay? I would have corrected that if I had received the statement of claim. And I would have told them, no, do not combine because they're different damages, okay? All right. I had intended to sue Manulife Life Insurance for 1 month short-term disability and for damages, and Industrial Alliance for long-term disability, okay? Nicolini Law and I did not discuss my claims. Therefore, he intended to do this his own way without my involvement. Date loss was May 2nd, 2018 to present, okay? Because he has date loss here as September 7th, 2016. Okay, for long-term disability, that is. Did the Benjamin Law receive statement of defense, long-term disability from Nicolini Law Firm? Throughout the whole thing and throughout the court process, there's none. Not court process, when they denied me, actually, when I was denied by the court of law. Later on, you see that, right? There was no mention, or it was never included, the statement of defense for long-term disability. Nothing. So you know definitely that all this was just made up. What Adrian Nicolini did and Hussein Moftaderi. Okay? You figure it out as we get there. Please stay with me, okay? Feel free to pause and read if I'm going too fast, okay? Thanks. On May 23rd, 2019, okay, this is Benjamin Law Firm and we are conversing here, okay? It says, I forwarded you the correspondence for previous lawyer, okay? There's a docket sheet with the information because it was moved over. So Ashlyn Steele from Adrian from Nicolini Law, right, provided the docket sheet. It says, kindly find enclosed Mr. Nicolini's letter dated May 14 along with our docket sheet and final account. All right, okay, please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. Brought a little closer, docket sheet and final account. Very interesting because, as I said, I did not retain this lawyer for long-term disability, so there should not have been a docket sheet. There should not be a final account. Okay? All right. New lawyer, Benjamin Law, long-term disability, examination for discovery, long-term disability was scheduled for August 16, 2019. This lawyer was quick. Wow, I was impressed. Okay? I received a phone call because I retained a lawyer in February, right? And I received a phone call from Benjamin Law on May 23rd. Yeah. To inform of the upcoming examination for discovery, long-term disability scheduled for August 16, 2019. I was advised then, right, that a letter would follow with details, which was received in July 2019. So here on July 12, 2019, I received this letter from Benjamin Law. I was aware, right, and the letter did state that long-term disability, May 8, 2018, right? Please be advised that we have scheduled examination for discovery in regards to your claim for August 16, 2019 at 10, okay? And all that, and where it would have been located and all that. Then Benjamin Law, we haven't met to discuss anything as yet, right? But Benjamin Law was indicated here. We have also scheduled a preparation date for you at our Toronto office, you understand, for August 2nd, 2019 at 11 o'clock. So we were gonna meet and discuss and whatever, make preparation for the discovery in August 16, 2019. This law was following the process, the law, yeah. Receive a letter and that's what you're supposed to do, yeah. So he was following the law. Didn't get any letter or nothing. Nothing for 8 months. Nothing from Nicolini Law. Nothing. So I didn't even know that he was working behind the scene, pretending to be me all along. Okay, please feel free to pause and read if you can. Okay, thank you. I brought it up a little closer for you to see. I've extracted it from the previous slide. Okay, the information that I just read. All right, discovery date is August 2019, and the preparation date was August 2nd, 2019. And everything was good and on track. Okay. This section of the docket sheet provided by Nicolini Law Firm, Adrian Nicolini, to Benjamin Law Firm, Anthony Benjamin. Okay, that's the name of the lawyer. Okay. Nicolini Law cheated Benjamin Law, May 14, 2019. I owed Nicolini Law Firm nothing. Docket sheets for payment was for WSIB and other deceptions. I do not made up stuff, but not for long-term disability. I do not know what this lawyer did. He did nothing for me. Okay. Okay, this letter from Nicolini Law Firm, I brought it forward again for a reason, just to prove here that, just to prove my case regarding Benjamin Law. Okay, the letter dated May 14, 2019. All right, as you can see here, that Nicolini Law Firm had date of loss September 7, 2016. This lawyer didn't know much about my case, right? So he's using that date like endlessly, yeah, that date keeps popping up, and that date is so wrong. Okay, so Workplace Safety and Insurance Board, I signed a retainer 1-page contract when I retained this lawyer for my WSIB claim. WSIB, Workplace Safety and Insurance Board. He had September 7, 2016 on it, and at that time I was very naive. I didn't understand anything. However, I would have clarified this if this lawyer was doing right by me, right? Anyway, I paid an amount of $1,000 plus taxes, which I will address on my later slides. The slides coming up, okay? Okay, as you can see, bear this in mind, 1,000 plus tax. All right, I'm here to prove that this information was for WSIB and not long-term disability, as this lawyer was trying to deceive Benjamin Law, which actually he did deceive Benjamin Law. I indicated here I was terminated from my job of 20 years on May 24, 2018 without severance but with a disability. Short-term disability ceased effective April 2nd, 2018 by Money Life Insurance. I should be compensated since my short-term disability benefits should have ended on May 1st, 2018, right? Long-term disability benefits should be effective May 2nd, 2018, not September 7, 2016. So here, date of loss should have been May 2nd, 2018. You understand me? Okay, as stated above, September 7, 2016 was used by Nicolini Law for WSIB. Not sure why. I did not understand at the time when the contract was signed. Okay, please feel free to pause and review. Okay, thank you. There was no history, no information in the possession of Nicolini Law, right? Adrian Nicolini, regarding my long-term disability claim. What did Adrian Nicolini do? What did he do? Okay. Benjamin Law Firm was charged for WSIB expenses, visits, and phone calls. Nicolini Law Firm, Adrian Nicolini, had misrepresented my WSIB case and falsified charges paid for by Benjamin Law Firm. I did not retain Nicolini Law Firm for long-term disability. No communications or discussion, no mails, no emails, no phone calls were made by Nicolini Law Firm for long-term disability. Okay? Benjamin Law Firm was duped by Nicolini Law Firm when the firm was asked to pay legal fees in the amount of $7,083.56 as per docket sheet. Okay, we'll get to the total. Okay, this is just part of it. Okay, retaining Nicolini Law for WSIB appeal on April 10, 2017. Payment was already made to the firm in the amount of $1,130, and I can prove that. I was terminated from my job of 20 years on May 24, 2018 with a work-related injury. Okay. I attend an appointment at Nicolini Law Firm to be retained for wrongful dismissal and long-term disability on June 5th, 2018, but was not presented with a contract of agreement on that day. I left documents that were in my possession for Nicolini Law, for Agent Nicolini to review and to draft a contract for my cases. I did not know the process at the time. I did not know. I was surprised that I wasn't retained on that day, but I figured that maybe I need to go through, what I have and draft a contract, okay? I waited 8 months, and I not once Agent Nicolini made mention of my pending cases. I can identify some appointments on the docket sheet and can confirm they were for WSIB. Yeah. Other dates were fabricated by Nicolini Law Firm. Nicolini Law did nothing for my cases, therefore was deceptive 3 months later after I retained Benjamin Law Firm by giving an impression. He gave that impression, right? That he, Agent Nicolini, was my wrongful dismissal and long-term disability lawyer. False representation. Okay, and as you can see here, and I'll enlarge this, April 10, 2017, I was still at work, right? Up until May 24th, I got fired. So on June 5th, I was at his office, yes, right? I was never retained. But why was Benjamin Law charged while I was still at work, right? Why was Benjamin Law charged? I retained the law in April 2017, April 10, 2017, and I was still working. I was at work. I was at work all this time in 2017. Okay, I was off work as of October 24th, October 25th, that is 2017. Okay, but I was still employed by Bell. Why was Benjamin Law charged? And here I already made payment. And I will confirm this, okay? All right. Here, the lawyer also lied. I retained Benjamin Law on February 13, 2019. February 13, 2019, he said telephone conference call with client to provide a status update. What status update? This lawyer and I had no conversation, none whatsoever. The last time I actually spoke to his office, and it was because I was told by Kevin Law to contact that lawyer. I was told to contact Nicolini Law for statement of claim, which I was thinking there shouldn't have been. But between January 7th, which is not there at all, January 7th, January 8th, and January 10th, yes, I contacted the office for the statement of claims. Okay, please feel free to review here. Okay, the last time I spoke with Adrian Nicolini or saw Adrian Nicolini was in October 2018. I didn't want to see this lawyer again. I didn't want to. Okay, that's the last time I saw him at that point in time. Feel free to review, and that's the amount on this sheet. You see the docket sheet that contains everything. With that's why the total came to over 7,000. Okay, feel free to pause and read. Okay, the total docket sheet, as you can see, all right, it included the 5,000 something. Okay, on the previous slide, and here it is, and other charges here for whatever this is, okay, that came to $7,083.56. All wrong, okay? The deception of Nicolini Law Firm and Life Insurance Company short-term disability litigation, April 2nd, 2018 to May 1st, 2018. Okay, the short-term disability, long-term disability is Industrial Alliance Insurance. Okay, long-term disability litigation should have been May 2nd, 2018 to present. There are no documents in my possession from Nicolini Law Firm regarding long-term disability. Nicolini Law Firm falsely charged Benjamin Law Firm for all their deceitful schemes. I was still employed April 10, 2017 to May 23rd, 2018. Benjamin Law should not be charged for long-term disability since there were no charges incurred with Nicolini Law Firm. Okay, so here from April 10th to May 2nd, right, I've already covered this section here. I have paid $1,130, tax included there, right, for retainer fee, right? And I guess since then, whatever activity, and I shouldn't even pay because this lawyer didn't do anything for me with WSIB either. So all these calls or whatever, and maybe meetings, he's charging me. And he didn't do anything for me with WSIB. So I don't even owe him anything. All right. But all these charges are in relation to my WSIB claim. All right. I was still employed. Right. June 5th. Yes, I went to his office. Okay. We'll get there. All right. But just making sure that you understand that putting this on to the docket sheet while I was still working, this was for WSIB, Workplace Safety Insurance Board, right? Adrian also put on the docket sheet to WSIB charges, okay? He gave to Benjamin Law, okay? This section, as you can see here, indicated deception April 10, 2017 to May 2nd, 2018. WSIB, I was still employed at Mobility when Adrian Nicolini communicated with Manulife Insurance short-term disability, right, on my behalf. It did, right? I was terminated on May 24, 2018. Saw Adrian Nicolini on June 5th, 2018 and was told that he would sue for wrongful dismissal and long-term disability, but no details or contract to retain lawyer were provided on that day. I left copies of documents with him, which I've kept saying over and over and over, right? Here you can see, I want to enlarge them for you, okay? September 7, 2016, and this is regards to Workplace Safety and Insurance Board. This is the retainer for WSIB, Workplace Safety and Insurance Board, and this was the signature April 10th, 2017. As you can see, April 10, 2017. Okay. And I already paid for this. All right. Here is my proof of double dipping. Okay. All right. The unethical behavior of Nicolini Law Firm, Adrian Nicolini and Ashlyn Steele. Okay. They work together. I already paid to retain Nicolini Law Firm for WSIB on April 10, 2017. April 10, 2017, that's on the docket sheet here. Okay, there's a charge here. Okay, I paid in increments. All right, Benjamin Law was charged also for WSIB retainer charges, phone calls, and other deceptive payments that appeared on the docket sheet. Nicolini Law Firm was never retained for long-term disability. I'm stressing that, eh? They did not retain this lawyer, okay? And as you can see here, all right, the charges would have been, as you've seen on the one for WSIB on that slide, right? It had indicated $1,000. $1,000 with taxes, it would have been $1,130. Okay, so I paid in increments. So April 25th, 2017, I went by the office and paid in cash $250. And May 30, 2017, I paid $250. Here you only see May 30th, you're not, the dates are not matching, but I went to the office, as you can see, proof here, Nicolini, these are the dates I went, right, $250, and on May 30th, right, I paid $630. Not sure what these are for, but everything came up to $1,130. So Adrian Nicolini Law already got $1,130, and yet still Benjamin Law was also charged for things which relate also to WSIB. All right, WSIB. Just let you know. So it was not for long-term disability. This clearly states WSIB matter. All right. Date July 20th, 2017. I was finished paying for it. Okay, paying my retainer fee. Feel free to pause and read. There it is. That's proof that I paid. Received cash on April 25th, 2017, 250. So I was at his office. Okay. For WSIB. Criminal act by Nicolini law firm to of the many forgery of my signature without my knowledge or consent. Dates below. January 5th, I was still employed at my mobility. Agent Nicolini responded to Money Life Insurance as my WSIB lawyer. I was not asked to sign a consent form. I was unaware, right? May 1st, 2018, I was still employed by my mobility. Agent Nicolini responded to Bell Mobility's lawyer as my WSIB lawyer. Okay? I was not asked to sign a consent form. I was once again unaware. Okay. Okay, here's a letter to Money Life Insurance from Nicolini law firm, Adrian Nicolini, right? January 5th, 2018. Okay, as I indicated, I was unaware. Okay, it says kindly his information confirm that Money Life will fund Miss Grant's physiotherapy treatment, right? And at Brampton Physiotherapy and Wellness. So he wanted me back in physio. Okay, now I returned to physio on January 10th. All right, so just to show you that the lawyer came, was responding to Money Life Insurance, Adele Belzile on my behalf. I had retained Nicolini law for WSIB. Why was this on the docket sheet for long-term disability? When I had asked Nicolini law to communicate on my behalf due to deception of my life insurance in 2017, I thought he responded as my WSIB lawyer. I was unaware that consent was required for him to act on my behalf. However, instead of inviting me into the office to sign the consent form, this lawyer's office forged my signature. January 5th, 2018. And it was very close. My signature was forced. I had to cover it because it was very close. I did not see the lawyer on this date. Wow. Feel free to pause and read. Thank you. Okay, I included this email from Money Life Insurance, Adele Belzile, dated January 2nd, 2018, just to prove to you, right, that Ada Nicolini was not copied at all because he was not yet involved. January 2nd, 2018, I was being bullied by Adele from Money Life. I was being bullied and I didn't wish to speak with this representative from Money Life any longer. So, she was the reason why my salary and benefits had ceased, and since I've off work in November, I was not getting any pay. December, and she was lying on me, lying in this report to Bell Mobility. Yeah, also, okay. Please feel free to pause and read. Just jog in your memory here, okay. As you can see here in this text message to Adrian Nicolini, the WSIB lawyer, right? This is the 4th of January. The 4th of January, then 2018, I was telling Adrian Nicolini, how I felt regarding Money Life. I said, Happy New Year, Adrian. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I sent you a few emails. Yeah, because of the bullying from Adele, Money Life, right? I have attached the highlighted section of the letter from Money Life because I did not discuss such information with Adele. Her statement is false and she has twisted my words in her report. I am scheduled to see you almost at the end of January. However, could it be sooner? Please advise. All right. And it says, hi Delane, I've received your documents and will call you around 3 p.m. I did not go in to see him. Okay. Notice there was no response. So nothing had changed. Okay. All right. Didn't see the lawyer on January 5th. Nothing had changed. Feel free to pause and review. Thank you. I have included this email also from Money Life Insurance, which is dated January 16, 2018, as proof, okay, that Adrian Nicolini had started to respond. As I said, I only thought of him as my WSIB lawyer, not knowing that I am not thinking that anything has changed. Okay, all right. So, since he forged my signature, I did not know what that was all about. I did not know, right? After the fact, I recognize everything what was done and all that, right? So here, Adrian Nicolini, January 16 was included, all right? On January 17, 2018, I messaged Adrian Nicolini. I said, "Good morning, Adrian. Hope that all is well with you. I had sent you an email with a response from Money Life. Please advise since the deadline is this Friday. Thank you for your time. Have a great day." Sorry for the typo. Okay, yeah. All right, so I forward this letter to Adrian Nicolini. Please feel free to review. As you can see here, I did receive a letter, email on 17th of January 2018 with Adrian, the office of Adrian Nicolini. This is Ashton Steele actively responding to Money Life on my behalf and defending me. And I actually thought this lawyer was in my corner. I really did, yeah. So I felt I was in good hands at that point in time, right? Because my salary and my benefits were reinstated. I started physio on January 10th, and my salary was retroactive as of like effective November 2017, right? So yeah, to me things was looking up. I thought as much. All right, please feel free to pause and read. I've already included this in one of my presentation, but I just brought it forward just to show you that I thought I was in good hands with this lawyer. Feel free to pause and read. Thanks.